But all right, let's get into baby Manuel Hado updates because there is a few updates and a few rumors that people are saying, which I don't know if they're true. Um, One rumor is that the police is now digging up their yard to try to find something, which that maybe is debunked by FNN. Y'all know the homie that delivers the news. He said that that's not true. But I don't know if I should believe him or not. Okay. But anyways, this is the most recent update I think from on the tira. So let's check it out.
Ahmed Belloso, we're here in Yucaipa, California. The community has shown out here for Emmanuel Aro, who disappeared on August 14th here. New developments have just surfaced in 1080. We had just received a message. There's a camera that faces in that direction. The owner of that property messaged us and told us, in fact, that they didn't see no other vehicle, they didn't see no other person. They seen quite possibly a white PT Cruiser, but the
They
Rebecca
they literally should release the footage. They should release that footage.
does drive a white vehicle, and so insider information now tells us from the jewelry store that
Yeah, Rome, I heard that too. That the baby might have been missing before the third, because the baby did not show up to a family gathering on the third or something like that. Let's keep watching. Maybe he mentions it.
that nobody approached this portion of the parking lot. At least not from what the camera and God opened, bro. Every camera here is lined up with bushes except that camera, and it points directly in the path of where Rebecca says that somebody said hola, and boom. So the camera,
No, they said hola to her. Hola, bam.
I'm sure the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department has now taken that footage. They're not going to tell us. There's also a taco spot called TNC Taco or TNB Taco and Burrito or something like that across the street. They have a 6-hour video that was given to authorities as well, and it doesn't capture this portion of the parking lot, but it does capture all vehicles coming to and from Yucaipa Boulevard. They are going to see, in fact, at what time the mother came. They're going to see if there was another vehicle, if there was a PT Cruiser. That is the latest information that we have here. This is a visual here for Emmanuel Aro, who disappeared on August 14th from this parking lot. Right.
Holding a mic and not using it is wild. Yeah, I don't think the mic is ever connected because it does not. Well, one, he's not using it here, but no, I don't think it's ever connected. It's just for show. He put himself in the mind of a criminal. Ya tú sabes.
Where these people are here, right under that sign that reads 34579 Yucaipa Boulevard at the Big Five. That is exactly where her car was parked. And the story now full of inconsistencies, full of Swiss cheese, as they call it.
Full of Swiss cheese, eh?
And now authorities have not ruled out foul play. And we have been to the home in Cabazon. We seen the grandmother this morning, Baumhausen. We were there last night. It was very, very dark. Cabazon, very different at night than the daytime. So we refrained from exploring.
Yeah, Cabazon is very fucking dark. Very dark, dude. I feel like there's no light out there. Every time I pass through it, it's just pitch black, dude.
We didn't look, homie, on the tira. We went home, we came back, and early light, and we seen the grandmother, and I seen her, and I asked her how she was doing. She said that she was obviously dealing with all this, and I asked her if she would like to talk to. She said no, she's not. The grandmother is not talking anymore. 2-year-old daughter has now been removed from the home.
Yeah, we heard that too, that the 2-year-old has been removed, but I don't know why. But yeah, dude, that is sus if they have to remove your 2-year-old from your custody from the house.
We have a couple new updates about 7-month-old missing Emmanuel. Now, a few of these updates are from the lawyer himself, but some of these updates are about the lawyer that is very interesting. We also have some new information from a local creator that is covering this case very well, that has actually talked to some businesses and found out some more information. So according to this creator, which I will tag below, there is
On the tira, homie.
a jewelry store right beside where Rebecca claims Emmanuel was kidnapped from. They do indeed have a camera that points towards that parking spot. According to this creator, he has talked with that jewelry store and they did not see any other cars or any suspicion of a kidnapping. Now, this is alleged because I have not seen the video for myself, but there are indeed cameras that the police can take a look at. Now, this is the family's lawyer, Vincent Hughes, and he is allegedly only Jake's lawyer and not Rebecca's lawyer. And this is the same lawyer that Jake had when he went.
Wait, why wouldn't they both get the same lawyer? So only the dad, the guy, is lawyered up, but not the wife? Hold on. You can't? Conflict with, oh, okay. I thought, okay.
Vincent Hughes. And he is allegedly
So she has to get her own lawyer.
only Jake's lawyer and not Rebecca's lawyer. And this is the same lawyer that Jake had when he went through the charges against his 10-week-old daughter. The one where the girl had an acute fractured rib, 6 ribs with healing fractures, a skull fracture, brain hemorrhage, swelling of the neck, and a fractured leg bone that was healing. He represented him allegedly during that time. Well, this same lawyer has allegedly said that we have gotten Jake's part all wrong. What that means, I don't know. He's also allegedly said that they have both turned over their phones, laptops, and passcodes. But the weirdest thing that he has said is that the parents are grieving. No one's grieving a child that they don't know is not still alive.
Hold on, let me go back to this, because he was a lawyer back then.
Acute fractured rib, 6 ribs, Jake's lawyer and not Rebecca's lawyer. And this is the same lawyer that Jake had when he went through the charges against his 10-week-old daughter. The one where the girl had an acute fractured rib, 6 ribs with healing fractures, a skull
10-week-old daughter was admitted to a hospital. Doctors reported the Damn.
fracture.
Was that what he got arrested for?
Brain hemorrhage, swelling of the neck, and a fractured leg bone that was healing. He represented him allegedly during that time. Well, this same lawyer has allegedly said that we have gotten Jake's part all wrong. What that means, I don't know. He's also allegedly said that they have both turned over their phones, laptops, and passcodes. But the weirdest thing that he has said is that the
Yeah, and to a kid is fucking sad.
parents are grieving. No one's grieving a child that they don't know is not still alive. Allegedly, in my opinion.
Yeah, so definitely, in my opinion, if he already has done something to a kid and he's been arrested for locked up, then yeah, he probably did something to Emmanuel. Let's see if there's any more updates. Because what the fuck? He has a track record with kids. Yeah, he does. He sure does. Oh, this was 60 minutes ago. All right, let's see.
I have some updates for you guys in the case of 7
Shout to Abby Lynn, by the way.
some updates for you guys in the case of 7-month-old Emmanuel Harrow from Yucaipa, California, whose mother reported him kidnapped on August 14th. So the guy on top is attorney Vincent Hughes. He was retained to represent Jake Harrow, not Rebecca, just Jake, who he has previously represented. Remember his 2018 felony charge of willful child...
That's why I found it weird. Like, he's the only one that got lawyered up. I don't know if, from the sounds of it, it does not look like she got lawyered up, just him, because he probably feels guilty. Because did we say this on live yesterday? Like, I felt like he's the one that did it. This is all allegedly my opinion, okay? I feel like, the theory was he's the one that did it, and she's just going with it. But she should also be looked at and charged for lying, obviously, and for letting if this happened, my opinion, just a theory, letting him unlife the baby.
Child cruelty that he was convicted of in 2023. Well, check this out. This is from KTLA. On October 13th, 2018, Harrow and his ex-wife, Avina's 10-week-old daughter, was admitted to Hemet Valley Hospital. Doctors reported to police that the little girl had an acute or new fractured rib, 6 ribs with healing fractures, a skull fracture, brain hemorrhage, swelling of the neck, and a fractured leg bone that was healing. He blamed the baby's injuries on his wife, so they were both arrested and charged, and they both pleaded guilty in 2023. So what I want to know is if this man practically killed his baby.
Yeah, how are they out already? It's what? They should still be locked up. This happened in 2023. Wait, so they only did maybe a year and a half?
Girl, why on earth was he not in prison, and why was he allowed to still be around children? And I wanted to show you guys this. These are some older photos of Rebecca Harrow, and this one is obviously recent. People are saying that there's a video going around that shows she actually had that black eye on August 3rd. And it's also being reported that nobody saw baby Emmanuel at that football practice. Now, going back to the attorney, he did confirm that both Rebecca and Jake handed over
They only served 120 days. Yeah, man.
their iPhones and their laptops along with the passcodes. And it's going around that their property is surrounded by cameras, but when the police tried to obtain that footage, it had already been deleted. The attorney had...
Hello, that's a sign. Why would you delete your footage if your kid is missing? I don't know. You want the cameras on all the time, bro. That's literally red flags right there. Red flags. Just, oh my gosh, dude.
He hasn't said anything to confirm that, but I just wanted to tell you guys it is a rumor at this point. Anyway, be sure to hit the follow button because I'll keep you guys updated.
You know what? The Explore With Us YouTube channel, when they drop this case, like the video on this case, it's going to be good, bro. It's going to be good because these fuckers are stupid, dude.